there seems to be a battle going on in Maharashtra between Bollywood actress Kangana Ranaut as well as the ruling Shiv Sena government, the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi government. Remember, this war has broken out on Twitter, but now it has gone down to the streets. Kangana Ranaut has said that she is going to reach Maharashtra. Now, how did this all start? How did this begin? Her certain utterances, some certain comments that she made where she said Mumbai is like POK. Now, this seems to have irked particularly the Shiv Sena, which has its chief minister in Maharashtra. Saurabh Gupta now joins us for more on this. Saurabh, now we do have seen that the Maharashtra government has not taken this very, very kindly. How exactly is this going to pan out when she actually decides to reach Mumbai, when she lands in Mumbai?
Well, actually no one's stopping her from coming to Mumbai, and no one has, the police say that, irrespective of what Kangana Ranaut thinks of them, Mumbai police sources say that they will protect her life just like any other citizen. They say that they are duty bound to protect every citizen, and Kangana Ranaut is no special person. They will protect her. But however, amongst a lot of prominent citizens, a lot of people are upset with what she said, and that's something that's outrageous. Because while Mumbai is India's financial capital, it's also one of India's most cosmopolitan city. It's home to India's film industry. The fact is that comparing Mumbai to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir is something that's not gone down well with citizens who have a connect with the city. But also the Home Minister's reaction to Kangana Ranaut's problematic statements is problematic in itself. And that's because the state is duty bound to protect everyone, irrespective of whoever says what. And thereby him saying that she does not have the right to stay here just because she's made these outrageous comments is also problematic in some sense. But a lot of people from the film fraternity have hit back at Kangana Ranaut, with Renuka Shahane calling her ungrateful, and many others like Swara Bhaskar, Dia Mirza, Sonu Sood have all tweeted saying,
okay,
Mumbai.
Saurabh, just stay on with us. Stay on with us. I believe we have Shiv Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi now with us. Priyanka, how would you respond to these statements by Kangana Ranaut, and also the point of not allowing her to enter Mumbai? Does that make sense?
No, firstly, we must understand the context in which she has been speaking. Since 14th of June, when the unfortunate incident happened of Sushant Singh Rajput's death, she has launched a crusade, which is fine, where she wants to bring justice to him. But in that context, she's ended up blaming the Mumbai police. She's ended up blaming the city. She's ended up blaming the industry. She has attacked on all fronts, and she has gone on record to say that she has zero faith in the Mumbai police. She goes to share a screenshot of Mumbai Police Commission liking some particular tweet, which turned out to be a fake. And yesterday, I think she crossed all boundaries by comparing Mumbai city, which is not just a financial capital. You must understand this is a city which has brought in many people who have been aspirational, who've been following some dreams, and they have fulfilled those dreams. Whether you love the city, you hate the city, this is a city which has lived up to everyone's expectations. So hers calling it, comparing it to POK. POK is a base which is in contention, which is being used by Pakistan to set up terror camps in POK and to launch attacks in India. When Mr. Modi came on the back of 2019 elections, he spoke about the surgical strikes. Surgical strikes took place in POK, and comparing the nerve center, financial nerve center, the Hindi cinema nerve center to POK, and now in recent tweets she calls it Taliban, then I think it hurts the sentiments of every single Mumbaiker who's made this their home. And that is absolutely unacceptable, that you continue to attack the city, you continue to attack the Mumbai police.
While I may agree with your right to comprehend her statement or choose to not see this, or choose to see it in whichever way you want, do you think that it is justified to not allow her to land in Mumbai? It's almost become a combative situation.
No,
she's saying...
Please. Who, Sanket, has said that we will not allow her to land? She says she has no faith in Mumbai police, right? She has said very categorically on record she expects security from the central police, from the central government, and she expects either from Haryana government or from Himachal Pradesh government, but she does not want the state police. She's going to be living in this city, and she does not respect the law and order provided by Mumbai police. This is the same Mumbai police that laid down its life during the 26/11 terror attacks, which has been safeguarding the city, which gives me that enough safety net to step out of my house even at 4 a.m. and not look, turn around and check whether I'm safe or not. This is the kind of city Mumbai is, thanks to the Mumbai police. But if she has zero faith, what will she come and do in this city? When she doesn't trust in every single Mumbaiker, she calls them either drug addicts. People in her industry, 99% of them have been labeled drug addicts. So here's the thing. Anybody who does not, have faith in the police, does not have love for this city, does not want to work in the city, that feels unsafe in the city, we'd rather that they can happily, safely stay in a state of their choice, in a city of their choice, with the police, best of police force in the country, whichever she finds the best police force in the country. Please feel free to do that. But do not keep insulting us.
What would you say about this confrontation? You know, from the way I look at it, this is a little bit pointless and a very needless sort of a controversy.
No. What makes you think it's pointless? Every single time you undermine the city, every time you speak badly about the Mumbai police force and you demotivate them, every single time these so-called, these fake nationalists come on Twitter and they shut everyone down and saying that every time you speak about the Indian Army or you speak about the government's failures is an insult to the armed forces. It demotivates them when they're working at the border. Doesn't it demotivate our Mumbai police force who have been working 24/7 during COVID, who have been appreciated worldwide for the work that they're doing? For whether it's being compared to Scotland Yard, whether having the best conviction rate, and you continue to demotivate them, forget demotivate them. You are turning them out to be devils. You compare them to the mafia gangs. I mean, is this some kind of, something that we should just let pass? We have she has been speaking nonstop. We have chosen to stay silent. But when it comes to the honor of a city, when it comes to attacking a city, trying to undermine its core values, what it stands for, then I think every single Mumbaiker, and you saw the outrage on Twitter yesterday.
No,
every single Mumbaiker.
I have seen the outrage. The very fact that a city, an Indian city, any nationalist, no nationalist should ideally do this, or no patriot should ideally do this, compare this to a land which is obviously in enemy territory.
Listen, this is not about patriotism. This is about running an agenda. The running agenda is against the Maharashtra government. Let me tell you, 2018, here's the same lady who attends the Umang Police Festival. She praises the Mumbai police force. She says, I feel safest in this city. It has to do a lot more, but I feel safest in the city thanks to Mumbai police. I don't come on stage. I don't do any film shows, but I'm doing this for the Mumbai police. 2020, she suddenly feels that Mumbai police is not safe. They're running an agenda. I'm sorry, the agenda is coming from somewhere else, and that is something which is unacceptable to us.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay, thank you very much, Priyanka Chaturvedi, for your views. Let's hope, Priyanka, let's hope that at least there is no untoward incident or no incident of violence when she does choose to come to. Can the police assure that this is not going to happen before we go, Priyanka? Because it's your government in the state.
The beauty of this city, the beauty of this state is that irrespective of what you think about the state or city, if you disrespect the city, we will protest. Just like you have a freedom of speech, we have the right to protest. And we will protest whatever democracy permits us to do.
Protest peacefully.
And if you feel unsafe, then please find any safe city in the country, in the world.
No,
and
Priyanka.
last thing, last
you
thing
have a right to protest, but I hope protest peacefully.
Please, what did I just say? Whatever democracy permits us. The second thing I want to tell you, last thing before I leave, and I want the viewers to understand this.
Sure.
She has said she knows some drug cartel that operates in Mumbai, operates in Bollywood. 3 central agencies are right now investigating that incident that happened on 14th of June. ED, NCB, the Narcotics Bureau, then you have the CBI. If you have all the details, why are you going on Twitter? Why are you going on television? Please come on record. Please come as a witness, and you must tell everybody and help everyone unearth this problem. Mumbai police is not involved in this. Please help the central agencies. So this kind of an attitude where you can just keep speaking and expect no protest coming from us or no, backlash coming, then I think that's an unfortunate way of looking at democracy, that you can keep bullying, you can keep speaking anything.
Okay.
You can slander, you can use a social media platform to just use slander and to undermine, demotivate, speak badly about the city.
It is very clear that there's going to be a pushback. There's going to be a pushback. These words have not been taken kindly by the government. To what extent is the pushback going to be? And Priyanka Chaturvedi assures...
I want to know, is the opposition standing with her? Would the elected representatives of the Bharatiya Janata Party who represent the city in the Parliament, Assembly or the Corporation,
okay, let me ask them this question.
What she has said?
I've got Niranjan Shetty as well as Charan Singh Sapra with us. Thank you very much, Priyanka, for joining us. Niranjan Shetty as well as Charan Singh Sapra are now with us. Niranjan Shetty, you heard what Priyanka had to say over there. What's your position? What's your position on Kangana Ranaut's statement?
I think the Mumbai BJP as well as the state of Maharashtra has totally made it clear that we do not, support any kind of statement that is been made by Kangana Ranaut. Not only that, we have deplored it and we have condemned it.
Is that it? You do not support Kangana Ranaut because it would appear that as of this moment, she's, some sort of a poster woman for your cause. She
Why
represents
is it so? I think there are so many...
your ideology, your feeling, your sentiment.
Whatever till date she was speaking as a person who was an industry insider.
Which you endorsed.
I don't think so she has any kind of
Which
tag
so far you endorsed.
The BJP. Sanket, I think she does not have any tag with the BJP. If she was speaking about the Sushant's case, I think if I go a little bit much further, then it is the responsibility of the Mumbai police to have a more understanding what she is speaking about. I think on the same issue, Dr. Subramaniam Swamy has spoken. Our own B.L. Santoshji has spoken about the drug mafia incident, how it has been grasped with such kind of thing in the Bollywood
drug mafia
as well
and
as
all.
the
See,
people.
we'll let the... As far as drug mafia and all is concerned, I think there are many and very many agencies that are looking at the various aspects of this case. There is Narcotics Control Bureau also. ED is looking at a different angle, CBI different angle, lots of agencies. In fact, there is an appeal from a BJP leader that NIA should also come in into this investigation. We will let the investigators do the talking. I am only talking about this comment.
Excellent.
Comparing Mumbai to POK.
Sanket, we have clearly condemned her statement and in no way has any of our leader accepted what she is saying. And as we always said, it is her own individual identity irrespective of what she is speaking. In the past, whenever she spoke about in reference to the Sushant's case, she was speaking as an individual actress.
Sure.
Charan Singh Sapra,
let me come to you. You have seen the response of Niranjan Shetty so far, till such time that it was suiting the agenda of the Bharatiya Janata Party, right? It was all fine. Now she has said something which even the BJP cannot support. Or nobody in his right mind will support, if I may add.
See, Sanket, the issue is that various BJP leaders in the state have also supported, for example, MLA Mr. Ram Kadam, he has openly supported Kangana Ranaut. That's not the case. As far as you see Kangana Ranaut's statements or her activity since last 2-3 years, it is quite obvious that she is very close to BJP. In fact, this very statement of mentioning Mumbai as a POK, I feel this is also drafted by some RSS ideologue or maybe some BJP stalwart, because Kangana Ranaut cannot give such a statement, I feel. She is merely acting on their directions and she has exposed herself as a cheerleader of BJP. I would like to ask the BJP leaders of the state whether Devendra Fadnavis, Chandrakant Patil, what are their views? If you all are opposing Kangana Ranaut's views, then please come out in open and oppose. Don't tell...
okay, Niranjan Shetty, you have heard the view of the Shiv Sena and the Congress party. They feel that a city has been insulted. Renuka Shane has gone on record to say that a city has been insulted. Will you come out and oppose and protest?
Cabinet of Devendra Fadnavis, he has categorically come with a press conference stating and condemning her statement. I think he hasn't seen that press conference.
Ram Kadam is a MLA, BJP MLA, and he has supported Kangana Ranaut. What do you have to
Mr.
say?
Shetty, you're one moment, right to reply. Mr. Shetty,
Sanket, I think I have a Twitter this thing of Mr. Ram Kadam. He has also said he does not support her statement.
No, don't lie in national media. Ram Kadam has supported. He has given interviews to ANI. No, you need not share. You need not share.
If you allow me, what we can do, maybe I can request if my producers are listening, why don't we dial Mr. Ram Kadam? Let's quickly dial Mr. Ram Kadam and know what his view is.
So is Twitter also.
I will. What we are trying to do here at NDTV is that there is an allegation that BJP's MLA Ram Kadam supports Kangana Ranaut's statement that Mumbai is like POK. Correct? So we are calling him right now. We are making an attempt to dial a phone and put him on air to defend himself. So this is going to be clear because this is the point of an impasse where the Congress says that he has defended Kangana Ranaut and Mr. Niranjan Shetty says that no such thing has happened. So I guess this will be very interesting. We'll know very clearly. But Mr. Sapra, you know the larger point.
I will also show. Sanket, in the meantime, I will also show you.
Yeah. One moment. Mr. Sapra first.
Yeah. No, see, I just want to say that Kangana Ranaut wants to be in news. And this must be a PR strategy of Kangana Ranaut's PR team. Why BJP is getting entangled into that? Why BJP is defending Kangana Ranaut?
Mr. Shetty.
I don't
Mr.
think
Shetty,
so.
the allegation is that this is a strategy, a PR strategy by Kangana's team.
She has an identity of her own as an actress, and she has, on the contrary, opened the Pandora box of what is happening in the Bollywood and some of the state leaders involved in that. We need to investigate that. I think you are deviating from the fact. Your Mumbai police for past 65 days, I think they deviated. I fail to understand, Sanket, that question should have been asked of that.
No, one moment, Mr. Shetty. Two things being confused at this moment. Mr. Shetty, you know, argument of convenience not on this platform. One by one. Mr. Shetty, I want to say something. These are two different things. What Kangana Ranaut has said about her industry, what she has said about the probe, what she has said about the police is a different matter. What she has said about the city, and that has led to the protest. These are two totally different things.
This is totally
she's well within her right. She's well within her right to criticize the government. She's well within her right. What is being seen as, worth protesting is the fact that she has commented, she has likened Mumbai, India's financial capital, to a part of enemy territory. I think that no patriot is willing to accept, not even you, Mr. Shetty. So why are you combining these two things?
Nobody, see, first of all, Sanket, I think what I am trying to speak is
should she apologize? Should she apologize for these utterances?
It is her prerogative to decide. It is not.
No, but then see, you have been speaking a lot about her. Let me ask you, should she apologize?
We are condemning the statement that she has made, and we have taken a press conference. Not less than our cabinet rank minister, Sri Ashish Shelar, had taken and spoken on record today itself. A few hours back, he has spoken about it.
Can I come in?
Yes, Mr. Sapra.
Sanket,
yes,
can I come in? Sanket, see, Sanket, if BJP is not with Kangana Ranaut, let BJP demand an open apology from Kangana Ranaut. Congress is asking for an apology. NCP is asking for an apology, and even Shiv Sena is asking. Let BJP leaders, let Devendra Fadnavis come ahead and demand an apology from
Did you demand from Amir Khan?
Yes.
What stopped you to?
No,
did you demand from Amir Khan?
See, here is the hypocrisy.
Did you demand from Amir Khan?
Here is the hypocrisy.
Did you?
They don't want to demand apology from Kangana Ranaut.
Okay, one by one, please.
They are in fact supporting.
You forgot.
They are in fact
you forgot your NCP Supremo. He said it was his personal remark.
We are talking about.
Did you demand ever? When he said, when his wife and
okay, one by one. Otherwise, this will become a shouting match. This will become a shouting match, which is something we do not want. Mr. Sapra and Mr. Shetty, one by one. Just a quick update to all our viewers. We tried calling Mr. Ram Kadam, BJP MLA. His number is busy as of this moment. He is not picking, but we shall keep trying. And the moment he comes on air, he can clarify his position, right? So I have come clean on that point. Now one moment. Mr. Sapra, there were certain points that were raised by Mr. Shetty. Let me please conduct. Mr. Sapra, there are certain points raised by Mr. Shetty that what about Amir Khan? When he, quote unquote, insulted India by saying that he does not, his wife says that we should not stay here, right? I think that's the comparison being drawn. Your response.
See, this comparison is being drawn to deflect from this moot issue. Today, the issue is that if BJP is not supporting Kangana Ranaut, let the BJP leaders come ahead and demand an apology from her. She has given a ridiculous statement. She is not fitting to be in Mumbai. Mumbai, which has given her so much. Mumbai has given her fame, finance, everything Mumbai has given her. And today she is comparing that Mumbai with POK. This is a totally unacceptable statement, and she should apologize. If we are demanding an apology, why can't BJP demand an apology? Why BJP wants to hide behind Amir Khan's issue?
Okay, Mr. Shetty's reply.
I think, Charan, see, he himself also trying to contradict his own statement. Now he is asking me to ask, or my party to ask an apology from her. Of course, by condemning her, by deploring her, everything. Now, since we have started to condemn her or deplore her, they are not happy with that. Now they want us to ask for an apology. We will ask her for ask to make her statement. But then, what is the
one moment, Mr.
here?
Shetty.
Now,
Mr. Shetty, one
now
moment.
You tell me
one moment.
thing. No,
one moment.
Sanket,
What was your position when Amir Khan said what he did? One by one. Let me ask a question. No, Mr. Shetty. Mr. Shetty.
Is the Mumbai police going to
Mr. Shetty, what was your position against Amir Khan when he made certain statements? Mr. Shetty, one moment. If you want...
Is she going to support the Kangana Ranaut?
Mr. Shetty, please, one by one. If you want, I can outshout both of you, but I don't want to. We don't need to shout to be heard. Mr. Shetty, my question to you is this. What was the BJP's position when Amir Khan said what he did? Did you not want an unconditional apology? Was it not said by the BJP leaders that he should go and stay in whichever country he wants to? But I don't see that same bite in the BJP anymore. I don't see that bite. I don't see a Mr. Shetty saying apologize.
First of all,
now.
You need to understand. See what now there. I think Priyanka Chaturvedi has already left. She tried to cover up in such a way that what Mr. Sanjay Raut, Sri Sanjay Raut spoke was in some kind of context. Now, are we not going to ask for an apology from Mr. Sanjay Raut, who asked her not to enter Mumbai? Is Charanjit Singh Chapra going to stand with me?
No, I agree. I absolutely agree with Mr. Shetty. Mr. Shetty, is it now not the responsibility and by extension your responsibility? You are in government. I've heard your point. Final question to Mr. Sapra. Mr. Sapra, is it not your government's responsibility to make sure that this celebrity, Kangana Ranaut, nothing happens to her? She is out of harm's way. Whatever she may have said, she is also a citizen of this country, and by extension, she can move around anywhere in this country with her full right. You have your right to protest. She has a right to roam around and say and feel whatever she does. Will you ensure that no untoward incident happens?
Yes, definitely she has the right to roam around, and Mumbai police will definitely give her protection. But the question over here is that she's not asking for a protection from Mumbai police. She wants a protection from the central authorities and from Haryana police or from Himachal Pradesh police. If she doesn't believe in Mumbai police, if she doesn't want a support from Mumbai police, she doesn't want a security from Mumbai police, how can Mumbai police give a security to her?
So then will you not give security? One more. Why? A lot of people criticize the police, the government. But will you not provide security
to her? We will give security to her. We are bound to give that security. Even police is bound to do their duty. It's nothing of that sort. But this issue is needlessly being diverted. Issue is that why Kangana Ranaut spoke against Mumbai, the very Mumbai which made her Kangana Ranaut. She shouldn't have spoken, she shouldn't have given this ridiculous remark about Mumbai, which is respected not only in India, but across the globe.
Okay. Charan Singh Sapra as well as Niranjan Shetty, thank you so much for joining us in this part of the discussion. We are stopping for a short break on Newsroom News Break. We'll come back with a lot more news stories as well as breaking news updates. Stay with us.